What's up, agents? We are back again with another Division 2 build video. And today I want to share a tank build using the Liberty Exotic Pistol and the Foundry Bulwark gear set. So to start off, we're going to go to our specialization. We're going to make sure we're using the Technician. Main reason we want to use the Technician is for the Artificer Hive. This hive will regenerate your shield, which is obviously a good thing on a tank build. We want to make sure we have the sidearm damage. And we are also taking advantage of the extra skill tier. Now, to look at the gear, we are using the Liberty pistol. Now, the main reason we are using the Liberty pistol instead of something like the Tempest pistol, which is a strong pistol, but we want that extra 30% weapon damage. Excuse me, not even 60% weapon damage. You get hits grant 2% weapon damage, stacking up to 30 times. So 60%, that's a lot. Another aspect of Liberty that we're going to be making use of is headshots consume all stacks, repairing your shield. Now this is great for when you get into a little bit of trouble, your shield is going down, and you can just refill it to max real quick. To showcase the gear, again, we're using the Foundry Bulwark set. 2 pieces, 10% total armor, 3 pieces, 1% armor regen, 50% shield health, and of course we're highlighting makeshift repairs. Whenever you or your shield take damage, 25% of that amount is repaired to both over 10 seconds. This is what is keeping us alive, this is what keeping our shield alive, and this is what essentially is what makes us the tank. Now of course we're using the mask with crit chance, we're using the gloves, crit chance, the knee pads, crit damage, holster, crit damage, and then for our 2 extra pieces, we're using the DH backpack, giving us 20% extra pistol damage. And with it, we have crit chance rolled and armor regen rolled. You can swap out armor regen for another stat if you want, but I like that extra comfortability on top of the 1% and of course on top of the repair. But, you know, it's a backpack depending on your role. With this, we're using the talent Adrenaline Rush. Whenever you are within 10 meters of an enemy, gain 20% bonus armor for 5 seconds. Stacks up to 3 times. This is great because we want to be in front of people. We want to get in close. Especially if you're working as a team, you become a great distraction for the enemy. And that way your teammates can just clean up house. As for the chest piece, we are using the Sheska for that 8% critical hit chance. We have weapon damage on it, we have crit chance, crit damage, and then a mod for crit damage. But most importantly, you want the Intimidate talent. While you have bonus armor, gain 1 stack each second up to a max of 9. This means a total of 36% weapon damage. And again, this is to enemies within 10 meters, which means it synergizes nicely with Adrenaline Rush, because we want to be within 10 meters of everyone anyway. As far as your cores go, I'm rocking 5 blues and 1 red, specifically because with Technician we're getting that extra skill tier, which means that your shield is going to be at tier 6. You can rock full blues, but I like that extra damage, especially since, you know, we still want to be able to be a threat out there. Now, as far as your skills, obviously we are rocking the Bulwark Ballistic Shield, as we are a tank. And like I said before, we're using the Artificer Hive. The Artificer Hive is great because on 2 fronts, it will repair your shield without you having to put it down, even if it's on cooldown, which is amazing. But also because of the Technician specialization, if you put it down and time it right, you are immune to any disruption. So if you've taken down a Warhound, I like to just put it on the ground. That way when the Warhound blows up and everything is disrupted around you, you're just fine. Now, as far as our primary, we're using the Kingbreaker with perfect flatline, amplifies weapon damage by 20% to pulse enemies, because the Technician specialization is giving us the laser pointer, which means anybody we point to with this gun automatically becomes pulsed. Now we're mainly going to be using the Liberty, but if you want something in your primary slot, I would recommend the Kingbreaker. I'm also using your Urban MDR with flatline as well, just in case we run out of assault rifle ammo. And with all that together, you can see that we're sitting at a nice 56.9% crit chance and 90% critical hit damage. Now, of course, my stats aren't maxed out. I could get a little bit more from the mods, I can get a little bit more from the gear set, but just to give you an idea of where we're sitting. And with that, we're at the practice range, so you can get an idea of damage. You can see that our intimidation is kicked in with our 36% weapon damage based off our adrenaline rush because we're within 10 meters. And we are at max stacks for the Liberty, giving us an additional 60% weapon damage. And altogether, that means we're doing 1.3, almost 1.4 million damage per crit hit, which is not bad. Again, this is a tank build, but you still want to be able to fend off enemies as well. You don't want to be solely reliant on your team. And that's the build. Thank you very much for checking out this video, and feel free to stick around for some gameplay. We're going to be jumping into Legendary to really see if we can put this to the test. Okay, so we're here at District Union on Legendary to give this build a shot.
You've got your objective. Don't let anything stand in your way.
What's important is that you're going to want to play your angles. It's still Legendary, so it's still highly dangerous, but you should be able to handle it just fine. Shield's a little low, so let's see if we can get a headshot. Oh, we could not. I was about to say, there you go. Now we're back to full. Let's kill that guy. Can't see.
Vital signs critical.
Go, still fine. Getting that bonus armor, getting that damage. Let's just back up a little bit because that drone is trying to get behind us. Try to hit them with the EMP. Taking too many shots there. Was all good. Help us back up. There you go. Good chance to showcase the Kingbreaker. That drone is down. Shield's back up. Let's get rid of this drone. There we go. Again, we want to try to play our angles. Let's get a little closer. And just to reiterate, if you're playing on a team, your teammates will be able to clean everybody up because these guys are going to be so distracted trying to kill you.
On the move. See them.
Oops. This guy's hitting me from above. Let's see, can we get an angle on him? Oh, perfect.
Have a good target.
Thank you for jumping to me. Oh, that was delayed. Let's see if we can get this guy over here before the heavies come. back up before we get surrounded. Over here we're talking about be smart, play your angles, and I am in a terrible position.
Took him out. Right on it.
Let's get rid of him. Someone's behind us. Yeah, they don't know what to do if you get in their face. Just be careful of those drones. Okay. I believe now the heavies are coming. Here they are. Now we can handle one, but two is a little much. Let's take this guy out first. Grab his chain. Like I said, one minigun's not a problem, two's a little much. So we're just gonna focus on this first guy. There we go, broke his armor. And he's down. Let's go for the second guy. Don't really care about his little bleed blast. They do barely nothing to us. He's down as well. Let's clean up the rest of these guys. Silly drone. Now its big heavies are gone, so we can kind of push in on these guys now. Go. Somebody run over here. Yep, someone's behind us. Let's make sure we don't get sniped.
I've got you.
Come on. See, now they want to run.
Your fancy gear will win.
And there you go. That is our tank build. Like I said, great solo. Though this was a little slow, but if you're doing heroic, you would just run through everything. And then on team, you're like pretty much supporting your team by making sure all the gunfire is only headed towards you. And your team will be able to clean up everybody around you. No problem. So yeah, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.